Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of Tritoncraft. We are deep down in the deep slate. You can see the deep slate lining up. Oh my goodness gracious, it is so close to my face. I apologize profusely. But yes, you can see we are deep within the deep slate layers of the world. I've done a lot of different stuff, so I'm going to show you all that in due time whenever we get around to some different stuff. But the most important thing that I decided to do was, you'll see in my hand here, this little shiny pickaxe that has a little bit of Fortune 3 up on it. That is because I gave it a little enchantski. I did get one librarian that I rolled and kept rolling until I got a Fortune 3 book, because I really wanted my diamond mining as I went through to be very fruitful. And as you can see, it has been. This isn't even scratching the surface. I have like 4 stacks of diamonds already. It's silly. One of the things the Minecraft community complains about all the time that really drives me nuts is like, ooh, diamonds are so hard to find. They are not. They are stupid plentiful, especially ever since they did the armor trims and whatever update that was that 120, where they then made diamonds even more plentiful in like the deep depths of the world. You find them everywhere, especially if you find exposed caves, or in my case, you find exposed mine shafts, which you can actually see the floor of one such mine shaft up there above me. Wait, this is just the tunnel that I came out of. But I started in here, in this area here, because I wanted to show you this beautiful little find. You can see that mossy cobblestone, so you know what that means when you find that. But looky, it is a double. It is a poison spider and zombie spawner. So this actually spawned in the middle of the mine shaft, abandoned mine shaft. The words are hard. This was such a great find. So we'll be able to get like all of our spider drops and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we'll actually be able to get a source of XP, because that's kind of the only thing that I'm really missing right now, is a good source of XP. So that way I can do a little bit of enchanting table shenanigans. Like I said, I only did the one pickaxe with Fortune 3 because I wanted my diamond mining to be lucrative. But other than that, we really haven't done any enchanting at all. None of my other gear is. I actually lost my pants. I died again in lava again because I'm not a smart person. If we jump down here, you'll see our glorious branch mine down here at -54. We are at the base layer, diamond layer, like right above lava layer here in the deep slate layer. You can see we've got our chunk borders on. We can turn those off for now, but I wanted to turn chunk borders on because everywhere where the chunk border is gets a 2 wide tunnel. The rest of them are just single little pokey tunnels, but every time there's a chunk border, we get a double, so that way we can make sure we're digging along and finding all sorts of stuff. I mean, some of these are like not even started yet. They're just kind of the beginnings of whatever they are. I'm bringing more of the spruce element into this because I really love the spruce. I'm going to replace the whole floor with it eventually at some point. Whenever I get bored, probably. Can I sleep? Nope, can't sleep. Must be daytime up on the surface world. So let's head up above. You can see we ran into a big cave down here when I was cleaning this area out. And so here's our little enchanting setup. We've got all of our bookshelves and all that kind of stuff in there. You guys remember I talked about my lack of paper to make books. Well, not anymore. And I don't know how that iron golem got trapped. Oh my god, the noise. I don't know how that iron golem got trapped in there. A fox also spawned in there at some point. But yeah, the iron golem got trapped in there at some point. But yeah, I went literally right over the hill over there. And it's so much easier to move mobs now that you can actually lead boats in Java Edition. You used to be able to do this in Bedrock all the time, because I remember moving villagers and villager farms in Bedrock Edition a long time ago. I don't know how long that's been in Bedrock, but it's great that it's finally in Java, because all I did was I went over there. There was 2 cows, threw them in a boat, and just dragged them back over here. Done and dusted. Super easy to get them back over here. There in there, we've got, hi Jelly, we've got our sugarcane. I expanded this out to 2 stacks now. We don't need any of it right now, so I'm not going to farm it out. We've got our wheat down here, of course, and here's our villies in here. We've got a farmer villager, and we've got, there he is, our fortune guy right there. That's as far as I've ever unlocked him, though. I haven't gotten anything else. There's a farmer in there that buys wheat. That's how we got our emeralds, and Up here, I don't really like the design of this. We're going to end up changing this. I've got a better idea. But this is kind of a temporary wheat farm I built, like that was going to be like in the corner of the base. Up here, you can see we kind of started to outline this base. If you're somebody who's from Tritoncraft watching this, first of all, hi, love your face, miss you. But second of all, I've kind of taking inspiration from my own design for the walls of this town. The walls of this little area here with Tritoncraft. It's going to have towers on some of the corners and at different intervals. And, you know, then I've got to figure out how I'm going to sandwich different things in here. Now that we've got tons of diamonds and now that we've got our double spawner, I think the best thing to do is, well, you know what? I'm going to make a decision on what to do. And there'll be like a really quick time lapse of it here. And then I'll be back to tell you what I did. Boop. Ow. Well, there's a thing. Okay, oh my god, I couldn't take that anymore. I'm sorry about the noise. All right, so we have a farm here. Sorry, no time-lapse, because I didn't remember to start replay mod. But, okay, so we have a thing here. Now, combination zombie plus spider farm presents a little bit of a logistical challenge because, well, you need to get the XP out of it from somewhere. And you need to be able to kill the zombies, and you need to be able to kill the spiders. But the spiders can fit through even like a half slab gap, while the zombies cannot. So basically, like, you got to kind of like engineer it only as if it was a spider farm, and just kind of approach it from that perspective, and then just kind of go to town. Pummeling these guys like as they come in here, and then when you get an opening, aka when you see how the spiders get like in between the block and the door right there, there's not one there right now, but there probably will be momentarily. See how that guy's right there? If you move close enough, he will poison us, so we actually can't collect. You see the XP's just sitting there, and there's a ton of it just sitting behind the door, but we actually can't collect it until we at least get a quick opening to basically dart forward. Sadly, though, you also need to kind of be like right up in there to really, especially reach some of the zombies. Now, I did manage to roll a sword. I had one sword that had Fire Aspect 2 and Sweeping Edge 3 on it. I had another sword that had Sharpness 4 and Unbreaking 3s because I rolled a couple of them in the enchanting table. Combined those together, and I think a good Sweeping Edge 3 sword is just what the doctor ordered here, because it gives us like that extra punch in there. You can see we're still picking up XP, but like there's spiders right here. If they get up there, yep, see they can still clip you. It's a very, very, very simple design. I will actually get some replay mod footage in here to show you basically what this farm looks like. So you can see here, I mean, it's just water in the four corners pushing all of our zombies and spiders into this small corner area here. Or into the center of the farm, excuse me, and then once they fall down this big little drop chute, then they get pushed by another water into the corner of the block over there against where the fence is in the corner. And then just with the power of a Sweeping Edge 3, this farm would never work on Bedrock. Hey, there's a chicken jockey in there. This farm would never work on Bedrock because you don't have the Sweeping Edge. Or, I mean, it would work, but it would suck. XP farm, done and dusted, early game XP farm. I mean, it is what it is. It's not perfect. There's a bunch of spiders back there. It's not perfect. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but it's functional and it works for my purposes. And that's pretty much all I really care about. This is not, however, what we're going to do in the video today. I don't even know what we're doing in the video today. We're going to find out what we're going to do in the video today right now. Welcome back, everybody, and oh my goodness, have things changed around here. I won't tell you how much footage I've recorded out of episode order for other episodes, so you may see stuff I don't refer to because it's spoilers for upcoming episodes that you guys haven't seen. But look, oh my goodness gracious, at the barn up here behind me. Oh, I am in love with it. Why don't we go ahead and we'll boop, boop, detach our free cam here and take a little bit of a look around here. So this is, if you're somebody from Skizzlecraft, again, I took inspiration for the walls that are going to go around this town, and I also took inspiration from the barn design that I used in Skizzlecraft. Obviously different materials, but it is the same exact roof shape. But I decided to kind of go a little bit different with how I was going to decorate it and how I was going to make it look and all that kind of super, super happy stuff. We've got a beautiful, beautiful wheat field surrounding the exterior of it. And then, so originally I had a path here that was like mud bricks and brown mushroom blocks and things like that. But it was too brown. Everything was way too brown. So I really wanted to make something that was going to kind of settle in here better and stand out. Like the path was going to stand out and be more of a contrast. So that's when I came up with doing a little bit of mud, a little bit of, there's some gray concrete right there, some regular deep slate and some cobbled deep slate, because I figured what pairs better with cobbled deep slate than regular deep slate? Well, I don't know. You guys are just going to have to let me know. Are you the kind of Minecraft players who like, you just can't get past that mental block of like, you see wool, but not in a wool setting, but your brain still tells you it's wool? Like that was kind of the thing in my head. I was like, but I still know it's wool. Plus it stood out like a little bit too much against the other gray elements that I had rock and rolling in there. We're heading for bed here. You're also going to notice that there are no more chesticles anywhere outside of this little house here, which is now my temporary abode. Gotta shriek. Let me shriek. Everything that I've done in this build, so this is something that I really don't think I'm very good at in Minecraft, and I'm really trying to get better at it, so I want your honest feedback in the comments, okay? But I'm trying to add different layers of depth to builds by using different things that are going to stick out from blocks or sit in from blocks, different things like that. Like we've got these chains on these levers here. That's kind of like, think about like a chain door, like pulley system for a barn, like you pull it and the barn doors open or close. That's kind of what that's meant to emulate there. We'll talk about my copper lamp designs here in a minute. I really probably would like to do copper bulbs inside of the copper trapdoors, and I don't have any honey or anything like that set up yet, so this is not where they're going to stay oxidation wise, because I want them to be probably more weathered / oxidized, not so much just 100% this. I don't want them to be the 100% green. I want them to be like a stage back. What is it, like weathered and exposed, I think, right? Yeah, weathered and exposed, I think. So at any rate, yeah, I really do love that design, though. I kind of initially had just hanging lanterns there. You might see it in some footage in future episodes, but I really didn't like it, and it felt too plain, and it's something that I've done a lot of before, so I really wanted to try to do something different. I really do like the chiseled tough brick. I think that looks really good on there. I don't know about like 100% the design of it, but like I said, there's just a lantern inside there now. I think a copper bulb would look better in there, and then I could kind of control the light on the pathway as well, but I don't have blaze rods. Apparently you need blaze rods to make them. Also, try unseeing that mouth and then like the whole mouth of like the whole thing, because you can kind of see like this is a face here. Maybe it's got like a big long like handlebar mustache or something like that. Anyway, but we've got some copper trapdoors up there. We've got some fence gates up there looking to bring a little bit of depth. We've got our lanterns up there. Yeah, maybe those trapdoors, if I took them up vertically on both sides. We'll play around with that idea sometime in the future here. These are locked maps. We've got locked maps of what the village looks like basically right now. Before I changed out the path, though, you can see it's still brown in the shot. But this is something I think I'll do every few months as the village kind of transforms and as we build and do new things. We're going to just, you know, do new maps and then have locked maps so that way we can take a look at them. We've got another door closing apparatus kind of over here in the corner. We've got a mishmash of chests and barrels over here. We've got all of our planty stuff in there. We've got food in there. We've got bone meal bones and all that kind of stuff in there. And we've got some of our horse and tackle stuff in there for our skeleton horses. We've got 4 of these bad boys. Now, I want to get regular horses too, but I just haven't yet. Obviously, I probably won't keep all these skeleton horses, or at least won't keep them all here. But obviously, I only have this one base. So where else am I going to put them for right now? They're going to stay right here for now. I really like the copper trapdoors up here as a nice contrast. See, this is, I believe, is like the first stage or second stage. That I really love as kind of a contrast against all the brown and the gray. It really pops out really nicely there. We've got some wheat stacked up in the corner. We've got some more wheat sitting over here. I want wheat mini blocks, but I need to just wait. I can just get these, right? I could just get these, right? Well, I gotta take you guys downstairs. So I gotta show you I gotta show you my basement storage area here anyway. But oh, la 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 la. Now it is a very plain Jane storage room with a couple neat design quirks that I really, again, I want to try to bring depth to a build. I want to try to give it a little bit of extra character, a little bit of extra oomph. So we've got a little bit of a recess back here with the chain coming down, and then we've got a wooden pole back there, and then these trapdoors don't really hide anything. They're just there. But I really, really love those trapdoors. I think they look really, really, really good. But yeah, I really, really love this because, like I said, it gives like a little bit of character in there. We just got like a little bit of a recess back there. So it's not just a square, but okay, guys, listen. Shh. Hey! Look at that face. How can you stay mad at that face? Yeah, so all my storage basically is down here. We've got it kind of rudimentarily sorted here. We've got copper, we've got iron, we've got valuables 2, electric boogaloo. We've got weapons and tools, our gear, lighting stuff, enchanted books, all that kind of happy nonsense. Some of our storage is down here anyway, but yeah, let me see. You can do this. So this is a thing that Vanilla Tweaks added to get mini blocks in the game. Instead of waiting for the wandering trader to randomly show up, you can just use the stone cutter to get them. I forgot about it. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to go and we're going to decorate that stuff right now, but we got our little workstation in here. We got our weapons bench, our grind wheel, our stone cutter, some anvils, our little cauldron right there. We're going to build a different place for potion brewing. I can't okay, I got to get out of here. The dogs are driving me nuts. This just goes out into a cave here. We just added a little bit of slabbages and some blockages to kind of complete the transition out into the cave area here. Love that copper door sound, by the way. Sounds absolutely amazing. Yeah, oh, I did not realize. Oh, I completely forgot about that until just that moment when I kind of saw it. I was like, oh, I don't have mini blocks, but I'm like, but do I? And I just kind of wanted to leave a few more of those like dotted around in different areas like that. And now it just looks that much better. A mini block, please make mini blocks vanilla Mojang. My God, I love mini blocks. They're so amazing. Okay. Yeah, I really love that. But we got our beautiful wheat stacked up in our corners over here. Same door mechanism over here. Same door mechanism on the outside over here. Nothing different visually, except for I don't believe the trapdoors are back here because I think I added that as an idea on the front and wanted to kind of let it digest for a little bit and see how I felt about it. I think I'm going to try to do something decoratively in here on the sides of this, like get rid of just the plain stairs that recess up in like that, although I do like the depth that adds. And let's go up. This is probably the part of this I'm most proud of, even though I really do love the basement as well. But here is our loft storage up in the barn. And again, I'm in love with this. My idea, like if you've ever been in a barn's supposed to be cluttered, right? Let's actually put I want to clutter this up with more chests and barrels as long as I know and kind of can keep it organizational in my head. I really want to add more stuff in here because a barn is supposed to just have a ton of crap crammed in there. But again, we've got our little overhead like eaves and stuff like that coming up over. Again, fence gates mixed in there. We've got some lighting right up in there. We've got our labeled chests down here on the bottom. We've got all of our wood stuff over there. We've got Oswald cobblestone over there. We've got tough calcite, basalt, all of our other stone variants, concrete powder, mossy cobble, etc., etc., etc. We've got mini blocks in here, which, stuff I've just been collecting by murdering myself over and over again. I love using mini blocks, so I really, really, really do. The resource for those, the link for all that will be down in the video description, because these are all sourced from a website. I'll put the creators down there as well, because I'm not talented enough to make those at all, and they deserve proper credit for their amazing work. And then we've got these barrels up here. These are on trapdoors. I love this detail. Just this extra kind of above shelving for more storage space in here. And this is where we're going to put more of our wood variant stuff. We've got like our spruce variants in here, miscellaneous kind of stuff up there. We'll add more of our stone stuff up there. I haven't filled in a lot of that stuff yet because we just don't have some of that stuff right now. This is as big as storage is really going to get for the town here. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to add like a ton of storage or anything like that. But I really, I'm in love with this barn loft. We don't have like, it's not like, if you look down here, like the trapdoors, the way they go across here, like it's not covering the whole span. So you could see up through like that area there because you just got partial coverage on the beams up there. And then over here on the other side, of course, we add that in there. I just really love that. I really love that just kind of detail. This is probably, I mean, I'm proud. I'm so proud of this. I think it looks like I got the light bulb above my head, but I'm really proud of this. I really think this looks really amazing. Again, I love the little trusses kind of coming across here. I would like a darker wood variant, maybe, to try with those. Maybe a dark oak or something like that I think would look even better up here so we can get a little bit of contrast. It is still very brown up here. Like if you just look at it from here, I think maybe what we can do to add some more splashes of color is get some dyes on these signs, get some glow ink on these signs, but then I would need a glow ink farm and I would need to add some more glow ink and things like that into the area there. But I mean, that is our barn right there. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. I think it looks absolutely amazing. And once we figure out the copper trapdoors and stuff like that, see, I'm thinking these trapdoors, like what if you take these and we just go up vertically all the way up to, ooh, can I fit a trapdoor in? Yeah, it's on this block here, so I should be able to. Although that's a half block right there, so we won't be able to fit that in there like that. But yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for episode 2 of Tritoncraft Season 2. Thank you so much, everybody, for your amazing supportive comments on the first episode. Love your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here and being part of it. Next episode, I've already recorded. This guy right here, yeah, he is cheating and recording things out of order. Look at this face. You cannot trust this face. You can't trust that face at all. I've already recorded episode 3, so we are going on a journey to do something that I feel is super important early game because I'm a baby and didn't want to go to the Nether. Let's be frank about it. I didn't feel like going to the Nether, so I felt like taking a little journey instead to see if I could do something to help further advance myself here in the early days here in Tritoncraft. And then episode 4, we're going to be doing even more building, back to some building here in the village, which is going to be amazing, isn't it, you beautiful pupper? Yes, it is. Wait till you see the journey to get these guys home. It was chaos, but I do love you beautiful faces. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the barn and let me know what you think of all this different stuff. And please subscribe to the channel. All that stuff really does help me. I'm a baby little channel here. I got no viewers except for all you beautiful people who are watching now. But in general, comparatively, I have like no viewers. So please like, please subscribe, please do all that beautiful stuff. And I will see you next time. Boop.